Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit Data. So today we are going to retrieve market code using Upstox API in Python. Okay. So earlier, before 8 months, I have done a video, okay, related to automate trades in Upstox utilizing free of cost API in Python. Okay. So this what happens, especially I have shown how you can get the data, okay, just through the request, okay, while the import request. So earlier at that time I think the Upstox documentation has been not so much clear, and even I don't see any helpful documentation, okay, getting on that part. So I have done this thing, okay, especially as if you go with the Upstox developer docs, okay, now it is very much helpful. Even the data and API, it is best, okay, so you must try. Now what I'm doing, I will make it very much simple, okay. So as of right now, I must say that it is required two things, okay. First, you should have access token, okay. To generate access token, this video and the code needs to be followed, okay. So you can follow this video and check link in the description, or just visit profitdata.web.com and you can say automate trades in Upstox, okay. So you have to say this, otherwise you can search as an Upstox, okay, and it will get you the post, okay, web page. So from here what happens, you just just try to get with this instrument key, okay. So instrument key and access token is required, okay. So you can follow, okay. Some of the sample output also have been given. I just shown how you can get the instrument key. So here getting instrument key is very much important, okay. So rest of the things which you can try. So now next what happens in this first video of mine, I've already shown how you can create the app and generate the access token, and even some of the sample code is also there, so that is also can be utilized, okay. But right now I will give a new code and I will simplify it as much as possible, okay. So in this case this instrument token is required, so I'll copy this stuff. So while reading what I'm doing, so the only part is while reading the instruments, I'll go with this instruments instead of instruments.csv. So we got the key. So here our instrument key will be there. So I will supply that key as a symbol, okay, wherever I ask for the symbol. So here it is done. Now the next thing is required, okay, just try to code. So import request library is available as a public domain, which you can try, and it is one of the best to communicate as an HTTP request, okay. So go with it. And the next thing I required is an access token, so I need to read this, so which will be, I think it is in file, so I will say open and I have to navigate, which will be this folder. Okay. So here read the access token, so it is done. And next thing is the main stuff is giving headers, okay. So you can give this as well, because I think you wanna utilize this again and again, okay. So give it a tab only. In headers you have to do nothing, you just have to give the authorization, which you can give it in a double quote or single quote, it's up to you. And you have to give bearer access token, and the syntax is simple, and this need to be followed properly. If you miss any comma, it will give you a headache. Oh, simple any stuff. Okay. Okay, so if I am not mistaken any spelling of this, I'm good to go. Okay, so I got the key, I got the access token, I got the headers. So that's it. Now what happens, I need to call in a request.get. Okay, so as of right now I'm talking about market code, so I will give it in this way, and I'm looking for a request dot get, in which what happens, I need to supply an URL, and it is very much simple. Just HTTPS, and the website which you are following, which is API of upstox.com. Okay, so for this you don't need to go with and watch the documentation. Is as simple as it is if you are going with the request library, and instead of getting code part or getting any kind of a accessing the data, it's best that you are following the request. Okay, all you have to say market code. Okay, we are retrieving the market code. Okay, so you need to say as a market code, and the next we are we have to say in quotes. Instead of quote, you just have to say quotes to avoid the ambiguity. That's it. And in question mark, you just have to supply the symbol, which will be an instrument key. So just give it the key. This especially it will be you can give it your choice. Can try to get the symbol, and if everything goes best, be able to fetch the required stuff. We can give it the headers as well here only. Okay, so we say headers equals headers. That's it, done, and call this in JSON. Now if you are missing anything, if you are getting any kind of error, just follow the request library. So market underscore code dot JSON. Let's go with it. So only the thing is it is super fast, so you can download the instrument.csv as I talked about earlier in my code. Okay, while fetching these instrument symbols. Okay, so as you can see, we got whatever we are looking for. Okay, so same if we go with this one, so whichever you want, you just ask for it, and according to that you just need to fetch. Okay, so I believe what I have to give here, I'll just show you some data. So I got this data, and I need to mention the symbol. So let's see what we get here. So the data we got is in this way. So you need to mention the symbol as well. And you can call the OHLC, which open, high, low, close will be there. And after depth, the stuff will come around. Okay, so if I have to say last price, let me check whether we get or not. So this is permanent, and you have to say the symbols, which you can get it direct from the instrument key. Okay, so why we are suggesting that this need to be there, so it will get you the key. So you need to supply the key, and here you have to supply the symbol with the exchange. Okay, so let's see whether we are getting last price or not. Okay, so we are able to fetch the data. Okay, so 457.95. So here we are good to go. So until the data, everything is good. Take it below. And ask for the data for other stuff as well. So code set done. What happens if you're asking, like, three things are there in market code. Like, simple, if you are referring with the broker, okay, if you are, like, doing algorithmic trading, or you are doing some analysis, okay, that the brokers which they are offering as in different segments. So their application consists of what? Code, OHLC, LTP. So this is how they manipulate each and everything in your dashboard. So this need to be done. So next part, what happens? It is simple. Just give it OHLC. In this thing, one more thing is you need to supply, which is interval. So what you can do, say interval ampersand interval equals 1D. So particularly it gets to, like, whether you want to get for the 1 day data, or 1 minute or 30 minutes. So in three segments they are supplying this data. Market code, okay, 1 day as as 1 minute and 30th minute. So you can check this stuff. I mean, especially if I am going in a loop. Okay, so you just try this stuff, okay, whichever you want. Okay, 1 minute, 30 minute, or 1 day. Okay, so whichever feels like good, just go with it. So we'll, like, we just applied the interval, so we were able to get the data which we are looking for. So here also I believe we have to supply this symbols, and after that you can get it whatever you want. So open, high, low, close is there with last price and instrument token. So a number of data were there. So if you're, like, if you want to be in a particular, you can get these things. So just give it the symbol, and we will ask for OHLC close. So we have to say as an OHLC, then we have to, like, get it these things. So basically these things are just temporary. The best thing is getting the data from the WebSocket. So if we are able to fetch close, then we are best. So now what happens? We are good to go. We got the close price, and we will go one more, which is last price. So in this case, OHLC won't be there. Only, like, with the instrument token, with the last price will be there. So we will check it out. Okay, so as you can see, last price and instrument token is there. So whichever you want, just check it out. So if you're only looking for OHLC data, go with the OHLC one, or otherwise just LTP, get this. Or if you want, like, other volume, timestamp, other things, just go with the full market code, that is codes. Okay, so you can try, and just simple last price. Okay, so here we are done. Okay, thanks for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I will give this code in my website, so do check, and follow the website page. I mean, especially, like, 3 or 4 videos are there, so just try with it. Okay, and this is basic, I must say. So in order to refer the documentation, okay, I made it as simple as possible. So do try. If you have any doubt regarding this video, please do comment below. If you have any other queries or requirements, please do contact me directly by WhatsApp. Okay, and please do subscribe our channel. Thank you.